Daly, Hoppy out wide. Well, I'm just getting the impression, watching some of these Canberra players closely through the binoculars, Paul, that huge defensive strain or drain has started to take its toll. Stewart, Daly, Meninga, Belcher, Nadruka inside, puts his foot flat on the floor, gets inside, Hancock, they're not going to catch the flying Fijians. Noah Nadruka saves 2 tries and scores 1.
Oh, he's a superman. Oh, where's his cake? There, Dinkum.
It's cake.
Oh, he's killed him. There was nothing doing there. Manly had all the defence. Here we go. Now they drift across field. Plenty of Manly defence there. The beautiful inside pass from Belcher. Clippy line slightly at fault. Didn't keep coming over. Now here, the goose step. And he beat Hancock pointlessly. Roberts tried in vain. Oh, what a player. Sensational stuff.
Oh, look at the put down. Who cares about the put down?
Yeah, here we go. The nice inside ball. Couple of missed tackles and away he goes. Hoo-ah-hee-ya, hoo-ah. And he beat, and the head nod. He's got everything.
Oh, gee, what a play.
Main come up with it. They've got a chance here. Scarl crosses the halfway mark. Graham Lyons. 10 metres into opposition territory. Edmed on the boil. Now Stapleton. 20 metres out. Davis. McVeigh. Intercepted. South Sydney turning defence into attack. They're going to go all the way. Brett Patterson gets his second try.
Well, I had a look at Brett Patterson just as he was about to take the intercept. He put his hand up to the bench as if to say, I'm in trouble, you better get me off here. Next minute, he's turned around on the 5-cent piece and taken the ball out of the air. You see he comes in there at speed. All the other players standing around trying to catch it flat-footed. That meant that Riolo was going to be able to climb higher. Came up with a good catch. Brendan O'Mara certainly learned a lesson there. There's no occasion in a football game when you can allow Willie Kahn to get on the outside of you. He did, and he made 40 easy metres.
McGregor, big and fairly strong, able to put Simon through a gap. We're talking about John Simon, the half.
Oh, McGregor.
He's bombed it. He had support both sides. It's play on. John Cross gets it away. Wishart goes over. It's a try. Try for Rodney Wishart.
Well, McGregor should have been under the post, but somehow they were able to come up with the try. Fortunately, the hand that knocked the ball down put it down in a favourable position for Illawarra to pick up. Just a mix-up in defence out wide here. There you see a bad missed tackle. There, that's the missed tackle. That allowed John Simon to get away. It was Michael Hancock. Now look inside. McGregor's unmarked. Should have scored under the post. By the time Simon had decided to pass it there, it was too late. John Cross, did very well to back up and found a flying Rod Wishart. Made it look a little bit harder than what it should have been. But fortunately for Illawarra, they came up with the points in the end.
Just watch this tackle, Peter, on John Simon. I don't think the referee really had a decision to make. I think he may have thought that the Brisbane tackle knocked it loose. This pass there.
Well, there was a hand in it as well for mine. I thought Julian Earl got a hand in it.
That's the point I'm making.
Yes, and John Cross, as I say, did well to be there. The ball has changed to an extent, the shape of it, and he is an orthodox kicker. He doesn't kick around the corner. I think that tends to be an easier way of kicking with these kind of footballs. Maybe that's why the confidence has gone out of that part of his game.
Here's Mackay keeping up his high rate of involvement. Tierney getting some steam up. That's the way to use Tierney. Get him back, let him hit it up, then try and get a quick play of the ball out of him. Goldthorpe puts it into the end goal. Walford picks it up, and Walford scores! Oh, beautifully weighted kick by young Noel Goldthorpe. Bounced up beautifully for Ricky Walford.
That's great play by the Saints. They're under pressure, down to 12 men. And they've come up with the first try, the Winfield Cup. Goldthorpe, he saw Walford out wide. Walford called for that. And Goldthorpe put one through, and Walford had too much speed for Mullins. That's a great St George try.
Yeah, it's a great kick there from Noel Goldthorpe. He did look across to his winger. We'll see that Mullins was actually in behind the line.
12-2 to Canterbury. Now Lamb plugs it down into the old scoreboard corner. Elsgood comes away.
Terry Lamb following up his own kick again, comes up with a driving tackle. The kicks from Lamb not putting a great deal of pressure on the Manly defences. Cliff Lyons picks up Hancock, gets outside Dallas.
Gets away from Dimick, beats Palomouta. Luke Goodwin to beat, gets the pass inside. This is going to be a try. Moore puts it down for Manly. Manly with a 100-metre try.
And Jesse Hasler on the sideline likes it, so do the Manly fans. Pure speed there from Craig Hancock to get outside Dallas, and that's no mean feat. I thought he'd wrecked the play by not looking for more earlier. You see there, as we freeze the play, just so much defence coming across. There's the outside man, Dallas' play continues. Only 2 defenders there. The wide pass from Hancock was the important one. And Hancock outside Dallas, beats the diving attempt of Dimick. Now this is where he should have looked inside straight away and thrown the pass to Moore. Instead, he gets the one over the top. Beautiful work there from Moore. Realised he didn't want to try and catch the ball, kept it on the toe. And Manly, they like attacking from their own end of the field. Cliff Lyons is a master of it. The fend from Hancock was a good one, an effective one. You see Moore in the background there. It should have been a little bit simpler for him. Hancock made it a little bit difficult for him, but Moore kept his head. And over he goes.
Jason Smith. Simon Gillies.
Bella barging over the top of them. Dimick goes down the ground. Not enough speed, Jim Dimick. Great contribution to what's happened, though. Darren Smith out and away. That's play on. Dimick was there. Now Dallas swivels away. Still going. Oh, that is a great try. That's his 3rd for the day. Super try by the youngster.
Oh, and he's a redhead, Duty. Great evasive skills there by Brett Dallas. Did it all on his own. Didn't need any help. The only help he got was from the Parramatta defence, which laid off him, and away he went. Oh, sensational stuff. Let's go back there to the Martin Bella pass back inside. This is great football, Martin Bella, offloading like I've never seen him before. And Jim Dimick did the right thing. There was support there, but he couldn't get the decent pass. Took the tackle, and the doggies went from here. Parramatta defence, look, it's all over the place. They don't know what's doing. Darren Smith from dummy half. A sloppy pass back inside, but picked up and then to Dallas, and away he goes. Nowhere, plenty of defence there. Beats 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, about 20 of them, and over he goes.
Yeah, it's great work from Brett Dallas. Very ordinary defence from the Eels there. Tolson Tollett was the man who missed Martin Bella, and he was very instrumental in missing the try scorer on this occasion. There's nothing on here. The Parramatta defence have come back. Like, there's 3 players there. There's Tollett falling off the tackle. The tackle, though, was never going to stop the try scorer. 3 for Dallas. He's had a super match out there this afternoon.
Gahagan. Almost breaking through. He runs with a lot of purpose. Alexander's having a fine game, isn't he?
Swerup to Mackay. Mackay gets the pass around for Swerup. Swerup gets it away. Alexander. He's looking for the line. He'll find it. Brandy Alexander scores. A try that he started himself. The crowd go berserk here. 14-0.
And mark that one down, Ray. You've given him a rap. And he hasn't dropped the football or made the mistake. In fact, he scored a scorching try here, but tremendous work from Mackay to Swerup, who backed up by going around. Tremendous play from him as well. He beat Coyne with the sidestep. Alexander beat Potter. I thought he would have had enough speed to beat Goldthorpe, but in the end it was just a little push away, a little fend. And the defender trying to get to him, Nathan Barnes, couldn't because of the support play from Penrith. That's a sensational pass here from Mackay. Good footwork from Swerup. Now Alexander, you thought he'd score there. He made the running around of Goldthorpe look very, very easy.
25 metres away from their own line, Canberra. A little respite for them. They've been under siege for something like 18 tackles. As a good team they are, they've been able to turn it. Stewart, he dummies on the kick, makes a run of 35 metres, floats it out to Nandruku. Nandruku puts in the big step, then puts it inside for Mullins. Oh my goodness, this is a tremendous try. Well, the machine, the green machine has turned it on.
And Ricky Stewart's awareness of running the ball on the fifth tackle when he saw a weakness in the North's defence was the reason that they scored. As Laurie Daly applauds, so does this big crowd. You'll see he decides to run the football straight through. Now he's positioning his players, he's telling the man to come inside. He's gone outside to Nandruku. An ankle tap there from Solomon, and a beautiful pass inside from Nandruku to another flying Mullins. This will look great from front on. Gary Larson went up too quickly. There was no defence out wide for North. They overread the situation. They thought Stewart will kick the football. Nandruku, the goose step. And then that's a lovely pass. No doubt Mullins was onside, and the pass made sure of that.
Amazing turnaround in the game for those of you that just joined us. Madison, hand off for Renouf, inside ball, oh, beautiful play. Hancock gets the try. Renouf, I said he hadn't been among the spoils 5 seconds ago, and then he chimes in. Madison does well. He's been the man of the match so far.
Yeah, you can thank Terry Madison for this. There's man on man here. A little dummy, missed tackle once again by Belmay. Another one by Sinclair. Renouf's pace does the rest. And the speculator inside. And Mickey Hancock's on target here. Lovely try to the Broncos. The one-hander put down. Great play by Madison. Look at this.
Yeah, I don't think it was a speculator, Fatty. I thought that he weighed this up. He's had a little look. He knows that Hancock's gone back inside. A beautifully weighted pass. He just read his winger's mind. And that's good centre play, knowing how the winger has positioned himself.
Gavin Hill, dragged down by Goulet.
Goodwin still down in back play with the trainer.
Terry Lamb. They run the angle, and Gillies promotes Dimmick up the centre. Sidaris follows him through, and away goes the Canterbury centre. Andy Patmore to put it down. Beautiful stuff from the Dogs. They lead 6-0, kick to come.
And you can almost think that Steve Mortimer, Greg Brentnell, and the great players of the past out there for Canterbury, this is one of their pet moves. The reverse pass to the man coming straight up the middle. This time Jim Dimmick got a good ball away to support players, and there you see Patmore staying alive. He was involved in the early part of that play and finished it off. Beautifully executed move. I see from this front-on angle, the player coming back across field. Now there was some lazy St George defence there. Scott Goulet needed to go high there to stop the ball. Sidaris, who's come into the side for Geordie Peets, did very well to be there.
Manly with 4 players there in defence.
Jet Tuvey's gone off, replaced by Cliff Lyons as East go wide.
Brendan Hall's pass was a beauty. Gaffey turns it in. Keogh, flick passes. Silva. Rod Silva scores. Oh, great pass by young Keogh.
Beautiful play by the Roosters. They swung it wide, looking for the gap. Turned out it was on the inside. Mark Barnes is down injured for the Roosters. He hasn't moved for about 3.5 minutes. But this is a bit of a shock to the Eagles. They're down 12-6. They use the width of the field here, Eastern Suburbs. Manly had the numbers out wide. That pass there is sensational. Gaffer the inside ball to Keogh. And here's the flick. Beautiful flick there as Hasler comes in to make the tackle, and Silva's over.
Well, this is a superb piece of play by the Roosters. Gaffey got a great pass from Brendan Hall, but that flick pass by young Keogh. Metres. They're 40 metres out from the Brisbane line. Lyons, Jones, Iro, Cleary, Cleary goes through. He's into open space. Here comes Hancock. He won't be required. And Ivan Cleary scores for Manly right on half-time.
That's a great finish for the half of the Manly side. While the Brisbane players, they want to muck around and play basketball.
Steve Renouf throws a flick pass. Chris Johns bats the ball straight into the arms of the Manly players. And within 2 rucks, Cleary beats Khan and he beats Teven. And Julian O'Neill arrives too late. What a way to finish a half.
Collins again pumping away at the blind side. Tierney got a pass away. Goldthorpe promoted for Potter to give to Hardy. Hardy made it down to the 40-metre line. Potter is in at the dummy half position so often. Here's Mark Coyne following the kick through. Bill Harrigan's done a dipsy-doodle. Back on his feet again, the ref, he's okay. It's come wide to Goldthorpe. Now he punches it out wider for Tierney. Gets a pass round the corner for Bradley. Then Mackay. Now Donnelly. Oh, that is a sensational try. That is a great rugby league try.
Last tackle play again. What about the hands from Graham Bradley? A beautiful pass, set it up hands, and Brad Mackay. Good ball to Donnelly. Very strong winger, this man. Just straight through Luke Goodwin. And a marvellous try here. It will look even better from front on. To me, the class plays with a pass from this man Tierney, and this next one, look at that. That's great stuff, Graham Bradley. He had some work to do here, Donnelly. A very ineffective tackle there on the winger from Goodwin, and he improves the position that little bit more.
The bounce of the ball favourable for Noel Solomon. Halligan. That's MacArthur turning it inside for Florimo. Turns it back. Now they've found some space. Wilson goes up the centre. Caruana. Billy Moore, short ball for Fairley. Now for Fenwick. Now David Hall. Oh, he'll score very fast. David Hall puts it down. That's their second try.
And you won't see a better try than that one. Beautiful work from North Sydney, keeping the ball alive, 10-0. And they've earned that 10 points. And this is a classic piece of rugby league. Just good support play. We freeze it there. You'll see fairly rough gap here. The defence is all over the place as play continues. Good support play from Fenwick. And then David Hall's got a free run to the line. It was just the ability of North Sydney to keep the ball alive and to run players into holes.
Very strong performance so far from Lazarus.
Mark Hone gallops onto it. Starting to roll, Brisbane. Kerrod Walters away for Madison. Now Kevin Walters Langer. Now Renouf out wide. Sees a gap. Goes through it. Scott Wilson, he beats him. He's going for the corner. Renouf scores for Brisbane. Great try.
And that's why they're defending premiers and favourites to take it out again this year. This is absolutely beautiful football. A lesson how to keep the football alive. Kerrod Walters getting out. There was only one marker. The other was still on the ground. Play should have broken down there, but it's just the ability of these players to keep the ball alive and the acceleration of Steve Renouf. He stood Gary Connolly up there, an international from England, with consummate ease. Beautiful play. Started by the forward. Started by this man, Kerrod Walters. Saw that they only had one marker. That meant they were vulnerable close into the ruck area. A great pass there. And Gary Connolly came up, was wrong-footed by Steve Renouf. He pushed off Scott Wilson coming across in cover and improves the position.
Gary Belcher put down by Steve Walters. He was under heavy pressure. Now Julian O'Neill reaches the 40-metre line. Kerrod Walters.
One marker there for Canberra. Must have two and must have two working.
Khan, Langer, Kevin Walters. Intercepted! Mal Meninga. 30 metres to go. Will Khan get him? No, the big fella's in. Meninga scores.
Oh, and the crowd love it. Mal Meninga, you wondered when he got the ball whether he was going to have the pace to catch Willie Khan. But Meninga did a good job. He got up in the back line, We saw an intercept taken against Brisbane last week by Krankovic for Parramatta in exactly the same fashion. The player getting up there, the ball floating there from the pass from the Brisbane player. And Big Mal, he didn't have much support, but he did the right thing. He didn't look for any. He put the ears back. And Willie Kahn, a valiant job. And they break your heart.
Oh, great run by Mal. I'll tell you what, he looked like Hondo Grattan, shortening stride with about 20 to go. The legs are pumping, but the hamstrings were straining, let me tell you. And Willie came at him, determination all over the dial, and Canberra go to the 8-4 lead.
On the other hand, the man playing the ball, his opposite number, has had a tremendous start to the game. Dimmick tried to find a runner working off his hip. It's gone to ground. Martin Bella does well for a front rower. 6 more tackles indicates Bill Harrigan.
He did very well because the man coming through is the quickest player in the field in David Hall, or maybe along with Brett Dallas. It'll be much between them as Canterbury keep the ball alive. Inside pass, now Lamb's in support.
Greatest support player in the game, Terry Lamb. He sends Gary Connolly away. Connolly picks up another Australian try.
Well, Canterbury, they just look so good when they run the football because they go with numbers. They have support. They have players capable of making a bust. Luke Goodwin gets back up. There was no real pressure on him. He keeps the ball alive. Now, the inside pass here from Sidaris is a telling one. And so is this pass to Terry Lamb. Who else would be there? Now, Lamb had support on either side. Dallas was marked. He weighed up. The better option was Gary Connolly. He's got good speed as well. But isn't that great to see? He's got a winger on one side of him, Terry Lamb, when he's in the clear, and he's got a quick centre on the other side. And we're talking about the centre of the field. So the awareness of these players for sniffing out an opportunity is sensational. There's Dallas on the far side, and here's Gary Connolly. They've got no right to be there. They should be out on their wings, but they know where the action is, and they're capitalising.